Hey tech fans, this is Kelly Basie here with another week of the Gem Factor. Wait for it. There it is. No sound effect, that just pause for dramatic effect. Yes, okay, so what is the Gem Factor? You're probably thinking, why am I watching this right now? How did I get this in my inbox? Who sent this to me and I need to go track them down? Well, the Gem Factor is a way that we present one job and we rank it based on 6 different gems or motivating factors on why you would want to quit your current job for this job. Or maybe you're out of work right now or in between contracts. Again, this is a reason why you'd want to seek out this job. And maybe you're getting this because somebody thought you were qualified for this. Or maybe myself or another one of my recruiters has actually been trying to contact you for weeks, days, hours, and we're just impatient. So we send you this video. Whatever the case may be, we suggest you keep watching because we're about to feature a really great role that's hot on the market and that's perfect for your experience right now. So without further ado, here we go. This week's job is a Cobol programmer. Going back to the old days, but very much appropriate for what we need right now. And so we're excited to talk to you about it. Okay, so Gem Factor, gem number 1, tech stack. So this current client of ours is looking for at least 5 years experience in IDMS and ZOS. So the Integrated Database Management System, AKA mainframe environment. Also within the ZOS is the IBM operating system for this particular opportunity. Cobol, that's the language, okay? And then JCL, it's the job control language. That's also a given. Usually if you worked with Cobol, you have the JCL. 5 years total. If you have more, awesome. If you have 20 years, great. If you have more than that, you're a star. And then they're also looking to see if you have CA products, which that's a particular scheduler that's working with this particular project that you're working to integrate. And if you have SAP knowledge as well within the ERP system, that's a plus too, because we'll talk about it later, but you may be involved in some sort of SAP project. So overall, this is an upfront design piece, development, and not just maintenance. So if you just don't want to maintain the same old application for years on end, this is not the project for you. Or this is the project for you. What am I saying? This is the project for you because this is actually exciting. This is new. This is like hands-on designing. If you love this kind of programming and you've been doing it for years, this will, definitely freshen up your, whole idea of what the Cobol environment looks like nowadays. So overall for this job, tech stack is a 10. 10 out of 10 for this. Doesn't get much better than this. And there's a couple new products that you may not have even worked with before that are definitely going to be used. So we move on. So salary is the second gem factor here. And this is a long-term contract, so it's a little bit different. Usually we've been featuring a little bit more direct roles. This one's a contract role. And we're looking at least 9 months, which is great. It's not a 3-month or a 6-month project. At least 9 months, or like it's featured over here, 2 or 3 years. Perfect. So let's say you're retired and you want to make some extra cash because you want to go to Europe. Well, here you go. You can go to Europe and maybe Asia. Who knows? Or get a little extra retirement money, for spoiling your wife. I'm not sure. But overall, they'll pay up to $55 per hour for this. If you maybe haven't been working in it so long and you're still sort of gearing up, less is probably where they're at. I would say 45, maybe 50 is probably their target. But again, years of experience, you can definitely get a good bang for your buck here. And full days of work too. So it's not just a 6-day, 6-hour or 4-day a week project. This is full days, 40-hour weeks. And lastly, benefits. They're great because, well, they're Emerald's benefits. Speaking from my experience as an Emerald employee, awesome healthcare, some other perks of just being part of our team. So you have the option if you're looking to also be covered under somebody else's benefits, you would as an Emerald employee, as an Emerald consultant. So overall, what do we rank this? We rank this a 10 out of 10 as well. This is, again, a great pay rate for this particular position and in Cleveland, and working with Emerald. Awesome. You'd be the Emerald consultant, which is so grand. Okay, moving on. Oh, we paused. We paused to talk about our favorite people, Stingray Tech. So they film this week after week. They feature jobs that are so exciting to you and to me and to my team and to the tech world. Why do they do it? Well, they understand our vision. And if you're looking for somebody that's maybe trying to promote their vision or their brand or their new product, or of a need for a video guy, Tim is the guru and his team is just awesome to work with. And here we are, like I said, week after week he puts up with me. He can definitely put up with you. So they truly are the video experts. Contact them at stingraytech.com. We move on. So gem number 3 is growth. So we talk about the growth of the company and the growth within the role. So headquarters, Cleveland. This is a Northeast Ohio grassroots company. Corporate headquarters aren't anywhere else. So if you're local, especially in Northeast Ohio, Akron area, this is great. But we'll also reload you if you need to, because Cleveland's a great place. We have a lot of great snow right now, but we also get all 4 seasons, and I bet our fall is better than your fall. Legacy-wise, again, the company been around for years and years. They actually have newer facilities right now too, so it's a comfortable environment to work in as well. And within the role, there's a variety of tasks. So I, talked about a couple of them, but it's not just a maintenance role. So you also can be working with maybe some of the business analysts or project managers and doing some of maybe just focused on the straight development. And maybe though you're better at design and you want to get more into that space within this project, there's lots of room for growth. So overall, I would say we rank this an 8 out of 10 for growth opportunities. Again, it is a contract, 9 months, up to 2 to 3 years. Can't say you're going to grow tremendously and become the CIO from this position, but overall, we definitely, would say this is 8 out of 10, which is a great ranking. So next we move to flexibility. So flexibility, it's a contracting job, which means you have contracting hours, which means you can come in and out if you need to. And while they want you to be there, on site full time, you also have that freedom to be a little bit more flexible than maybe a salaried person, and you get paid for it. So if you want to stay 12 hours or 14 hours or pull your cot up and spend 24 hours, as long as you shower somehow, I don't know, you can do that. You're a contractor. So there's good flexibility in that. And if you're a contractor, you're probably laughing right now because maybe you've done that. Maybe you've slept underneath your little cubicle for a huge upgrade. I bet you have awesome stories to share, and you could share that with other contractors when you're on this project. Also, access. So, touched on it a little bit again, but we have an access to a team of managers that are going to be just, pointing to you and into the code. Your ability to work in and out of this code for this project is pretty good. Not a whole lot of, stopping grounds of what you can't touch. And I would say just access as far as location for this particular role. It's in an area where you don't have to go too far to do your shopping or again buy presents for your wife or your husband, or maybe just run an errand or go out for lunch. Great accessibility. And travel, there's no travel for this. You're going to one location and that's it. So a little bit of stability, which is nice. So overall, I'd say flexibility is an 8 out of 10. I think, again, got a little bit of wiggle room to come go as you please, but also, just to be a bit ability to just stay put and not have to worry about, bouncing around to, another project in 3 months or whatnot. So overall, 8 out of 10. We pause again for a little bit more marketing, but this is about Emerald. And if you like what you see so far, great. We do this week after week, and we promote the videos on our website. If you go under the career search function, you'll find our jobs, and then you go under candidates and you can find the video search and watch all the different jobs that we've recently featured. But this role in particular is actually being worked on by 2 awesome people. One of which is Sharon. Sharon Winkler here is the guru on Cobol these days, and she's so fun to talk to and knows her stuff. And she'll be calling you, or she probably has tried to call you, which is why I'm making this video probably for her as well. But also another really great person is working on this role too. Who would that be? Oh, it's me. I'm also helping out Sharon on this. So you can talk to either one of us, Sharon at emeraldresourcegroup.com, or myself, Kelly at emeraldresourcegroup.com. Email us, call the main line, whatever you have to do. Just get a hold of us. I think we're pretty friendly, if I do say so myself. Okay, we'll move on. So next is perks. So perks about this role in the environment. Well, the office environment rocks. Really, there's gourmet coffee, like coffee shop, in-house shopping. I heard there's a really great cafeteria. I've actually been to it. They also host presentations. They have different customers, but client base that will come in and just sort of teach about knowledge of, maybe you always wanted to learn more about Oracle, or maybe you wanted to learn more about marketing within the retail and manufacturing setting. They'll bring in different people from around the world sometimes to host little conferences here. It's a busy environment. I think that's another perk. You're going to actually have work to do. Woohoo! I mean, some people are bored out of their mind, and we hear it. We hear it on the phones when we talk to you guys. I just want another job because I actually want to feel like I'm contributing. There's lots of work to be done here. And then also the ability to learn the SAP world. I mean, ERP is where the big guys are all going, right? They're all kind of contributing to one main system, and SAP is definitely one of the world leaders within ERP. So I don't know. I don't know how it can get much better than that. So personally, we rank this at an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 doesn't get much better than that, except if it's 10 out of 10. And I would say the 10 out of 10 perk would be you bring your dog to work. You can't do that here. Okay. And last but not least is Coolness. So exposure to different units. So manufacturing, retail, the finance sector, you're actually going to be influencing all of these and getting to learn a little bit more about the industry. Again, not just a maintenance position, new development. That's a huge cool factor. Company discounts. You'll know once you talk to us and find out who the client is, you'll like this discount. I think it's pretty good, especially around the holidays. World recognition and brand. Headquarters are here in Cleveland, but overall, I mean, this is world renowned. So representing the brand, but also they're actually known, especially more recently, for their security efforts in IT. So IT, their teams are world renowned as well. I mean, you're learning from the gurus. You're going to become a part of, that whole team and that whole environment. You can push that mission of them really being an IT force within the country and world. How cool is that? And then ongoing work. Again, not 3 months, not 6 months, 9 months plus. Lots of work to be done. Definitely secured from a position of just stability. So we rank this actually 9 out of 10 on our GEM scale, 9 out of 10 for coolness. So the moment that you always wait for, and if you don't know what's coming next, bear yourself, hold on one second. What's our GEM ranking? 53 out of 60. That's great. Over the 50 mark, close to 60. Doesn't really, what else can compare in the Cobol world these days? 53 out of 60, that's a great ranking, and you've heard why. So if you have more questions, or you're wondering, again, how did I even get this video? What do you do next? And you watched it all, and it's been 10 minutes, and you're thinking, my coffee is cold. This has been so intriguing. Okay, well, you apply. You apply if you're a Cobol programmer. You have the experience of an IDMS and JCL and even some of maybe that product and the scheduler side that they were looking for. You have 5 years. Or you know somebody. Or maybe your dad is a Cobol programmer. I don't know. Apply. Call us, email us, Sharon at emeraldresourcegroup.com, or myself, Kelly at emeraldresourcegroup.com. We'll take care of you, promise. Also, retweet this, send it an email, favorite it, repost it, whatever you need to do. Our Twitter is at EmeraldRG. We'll be posting it throughout the upcoming weeks as well as we continue to fill these positions. They're looking to really grow the team and add on a slew of Cobol programmers. So we do referral fees. So if you come on board and then you bring your old coworker with you that's finished up on the project as well, there might be a little cash in your pocket afterwards as well. So you never know what could happen, but that's really a wrap. I'm Kelly Basie. This is another week of the Gem Factor. Stay tuned for the next one every week. And if you have more questions, don't hesitate to call us. Till then, have a good one.